Everybody, how's it going? Geo and everybody from Role ConTROll here for another Tuesday.
Welcome, this is Geo, this is everybody.
See, that looks like it's just on my chest.
It's not, though.
Okay.
Give us a good pec flex.
I mean, that's kind of why you're all here, right?
I like how your pec flex is like vaguely wiggling.
Yeah. Like, oh, yeah, just
you are in fact
shake
a
the
normal
body.
human being that doesn't like take steroids.
All right. Well, catch up from last week. We are missing a member this week, but it's okay because Wick is busy at the front line doing great and wonderful things, translating Goblin.
Definitely not running into any danger whatsoever.
Nothing.
Because
No.
Wick never does that.
No.
Aw, Wick just liked our going live tweet, so thanks.
Yay. Good luck in your play.
Tech rehearsal.
Tech rehearsal play.
Tech rehearsal for a play.
Tech rehearsal play.
Sure.
It's play. It's tonight.
All right. Well, we started off as the partial party decided to just leave the town and start heading north. So as you guys are walking, you will be provided with an illustration of the outside from what the information that was given to Ildren.
Yeah, buddy.
And
this is a first.
because I planned ahead. Bam, there you go, viewers.
Oh, shit.
We just like smack over.
Boom. You don't need to see any of this. You just see that.
It's okay, I'm just standing right now in front of like 6 cameras.
So Ildren pulls out this piece of paper and shows it to you guys. It's okay. Can you guys actually like?
I mean,
Who are you?
Yeah, keep going.
Okay, he hands you this and says, "This is what we know about this is what we know about Buckpert's fortress. Take in what you want. But here you go."
There's a blank space in the middle.
Nice
Right.
to meet you.
We don't.
I can show you. You said a Taylor Swift song. It's your own fault.
We don't have a lot of information, but there seems to be I think there's a training ground, and then we know that there's a place where Buckpert is.
So the training ground is number 5 area.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then they've also gone to there's an arena where
Number 2.
partially for entertainment, partially for showing the final products.
Is this like a
Outside of
mountain
that.
over here?
Yeah, it's a
Mountains,
ridge.
okay.
So he's got to be holed up either in 1 or...
Is 1 the gate area?
Well, that's one of the entrances.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's got to be holed...
Well, from what we know, it's the main entrance.
Yeah. I would
Well,
guess.
this is
It looks
important.
fortified up here.
Are there other entrances?
We've heard of a few things, maybe through the ridge line. There might be a way in.
Yeah. Looks like either a walking path or some barricades up there.
And is this cardinal like this part's north?
No, that it would be rotated. This part is south.
So
the rock wall is south.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right. And then this smaller building, number, what is that, 3?
We don't really know what it is.
Don't know.
Gotten it. Well, it sounds like based off what everybody said about the battlefield, getting into 1 and possibly destroying their machines and stuff like that would be a good place to go. Problem is that's probably also going to be the heaviest guarded or...
We are pretty good at sort of
most
wanton,
dangerous.
reckless destruction, so
That's true.
we might as
Sometimes
well
of ourselves, sometimes of other
build
things.
upon that tree. Although we don't have wick, so we might be slightly less reckless than normal.
We just got raided.
Oh, we did?
Really?
Woo!
Who raided us?
Wait, where's
Roll
the
call
sound?
RP.
Roll call
roll
RP.
call, yes, awesome.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
I'm played in a one shot and I cannot keep my schedule straight. I played in a one shot. Yeah, that was the level 18 one shot that I did. That was so much
nice.
fun. That was my bard / rogue. That was super cool. Thanks, roll call.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm really upset the noise hasn't happened. It should, but we'll see. Maybe it's delayed. But thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, so, we're just like on our way.
You guys are walking. He's just kind of
us,
passing.
okay.
You are looking at the map, and it's hand drawn. It looks kind of not nearly as nice as what it popped up, but yeah.
So we are probably not exactly the best outfitted for a just head-on assault.
Especially with Wick not here, we're going to be a lot better at stealth now.
And we still have Ildren with us? Okay. Yeah. I think,
We're his charge, evidently.
well, I think given our fortes, sneaking is definitely going to be this group's area of expertise. Especially if one of us casts Pass Without Trace.
And is already changed out of louder armor.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I thought you looked different.
And
Yeah, a little slimmer.
And is feeling a little more lucky than normal.
More dexterous than normal.
That's the name of a feat.
We just leveled up to level 8. We're all very excited. I have a +7 to stealth now, which I do not know in character, but that's fine.
I get level 4 spells.
So.
Okay, Valchar.
I know.
Hold your horses. Stop bragging.
So should we think about how to get around to the sort of mountainy side of things?
If there's rumor of a way in, I would say that we should at least give that a look.
Right, and
Yeah.
even if we can't actually get in, we might be able to see in to the area that they don't have any scouting info on.
You know, one thing we can do, since I'm guessing, at least, the better climber here, I could just climb up and tie off a rope. And then you guys can climb up behind me.
You remember how we were when we were climbing an alien? The
rope,
the dueling strength check.
The strength checks of 0 beating a strength check of -1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was that alien?
That was not Alien.
That was Alien. I just watched it.
Oh, all right.
It was when we were scouting out the house that the Silver Queen.
Oh,
was
that
staying
incident.
in.
Yes.
Oh, that dueling strength check. That was a major fail.
That one. I literally
That
just watched that
incident.
episode like this week. So
There's only been
I
like
know
5 or
it.
6 of them.
Yeah. Well, he's off eating expired wolf meat.
Yeah.
That was a really great episode, actually. We did really well.
I still have some if
Some
you want it.
no thank you. Ugh. Yeah. Gross.
I mean, you have a
That's great.
pile of mush. If
We
you-
were at 3 weeks together even before we made it to Dunhildar, so like I don't even want to know like how old that wolf meat is now.
It's in the bag of holding
Oh
anyways.
God.
All you gotta do is hold your hand in and think rancid wolf meat, and out it comes.
That's a thing I do all the time. So,
But yeah, so us, or at least I'm gonna just go with me. I'm not great at climbing ropes.
I mean, I don't know how we're gonna take advantage of the mountains behind the fort then.
If there's a hidden path that we can find or something like that,
Yeah.
then that's the way that we can.
Yeah.
But
Goat trail or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
All right. Well, I think we should get there and maybe stay really far to the west or really far to the east, and then we can kind of work our way in.
agreed.
How tall are these mountains?
I don't know.
Okay.
They're pretty tall.
I mean, are we
Be a
talking
long
like
climb.
14ers here or like?
14ers?
Yeah, I guess that doesn't. That was probably an out of character comment in retrospect. Does the air get thinner when you get to the top?
I don't think it's anything like that extreme.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. All right. Well, what do we think? Do we think we want to show up really far to the west or really far to the east?
Where is it in comparison to us right now?
Well, it's a bit north of where we are.
Is it just straight north or is it?
A little bit north, little bit northeast.
So just to clarify, are we going to come up behind it?
No, we're gonna come up, and then the rock wall will be in front of us,
And then the place will be on the other
and
side
then the
of
fortress will be on the top.
it? Okay.
It's like
So it's in the
think of
mountains.
like a cliff drop
Yeah.
built into the cliff.
Okay.
So it sounds like it's not going to be as easy of just kind of walking up in the plains or the forest. We actually have to do some climbing to get to there.
Right. I can help with anybody who needs a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of us are good at climbing except for this dude.
Hi.
Well, y'all are the experts.
All right. Well, I say we, if we're gonna be heading north, I say we head to the west because then we'll run into that either the barricade or the path. Hopefully the path, and then we should be able to walk to wherever we're gonna go.
Yeah.
2 questions.
No. All right, ready to go?
Asking Eldrin. 2 questions.
You can
1,
say no.
are there any other strongholds like nearby? Or are they pretty? Or is this one pretty far from?
Well,
the
no,
others?
they're about at least a 30-minute walk in between
Okay,
each.
cool. And then, do we know if they have any like, do they have big groups of like troops or whatever?
Yeah.
Anywhere around it? Like,
What do we know about the patrols and anything like that? Anything?
I don't know.
All right.
The whole point is we're on the defensive.
Yeah.
And this is our one little offensive group because y'all are expendable.
Sounds about right.
That's fair. I mean, I spent the past 10 years being expendable for a different group, so why not this one?
Well, I'm also with you guys, so
Yeah.
by choice.
So I would say let's start from the west, and at the very least, I would rather we come from the top. So
Yeah.
I don't ever want to be in sight of it from below.
True, yeah.
I agree. All right. Well, let's get going.
All right. Okay, so you guys can march. Give me the deets about how you guys are marching. What are you doing? Looking for anything?
Everybody stealths.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then
And nobody clanks.
roll them.
This is great. And do we want to save Pass Without Trace for...
I would say once we're probably within eye shot of it. we
Yeah,
can
I
do
think
Pass
so
Without
too.
Trace.
So we can
Okay.
go without for now, I guess, yeah?
Sure.
I'm not going to use one of my lucky dice.
Ooh!
Well, that's okay.
Yeah. Natural 20. That's a 27.
Dang.
29.
You can F all the way off. Jesus Christ. He did roll a 19, but still.
Well,
Oh, Valchar.
Boo! Stop clanking back there.
Can't you give yourself the coin since Wick's not here?
I could.
Can you?
I don't know.
You'd be like,
You just hit yourself with a coin. That's literally, you just flip the coin and catch it again. Oh, look,
I
I'm
actually
blessed.
don't know. I've already done the roll, so.
yeah.
It doesn't matter a ton.
All right. So you guys do the march. It's about
Other than yourself.
Okay.
about 3 hours in. You guys start to show up.
3
And he lets you know that
Is it 3 hours?
Yeah.
It wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Yeah.
It's 1 hour.
about 3 hours, and then he's like, "Well, you guys know that you're about." I mean, the whole trip was about 4 hours last time, and it's relatively the same amount of distance.
Okay.
So you guys are starting to get into enemy territory at this point.
Okay.
Definitely enemy territory, should I say?
Which way from here would be the battlefield? Is that behind us, south-ish, or north?
Well, that would be southeast. We're heading a little bit east,
Okay.
but it's closer to the Altree, which is
Okay.
a bit southeast from here.
Okay. So
So we're
there's
behind the battle
probably
at this point. Like we've
Well, we would
we've
definitely
crossed past the front lines. Sort of
we'd
thing.
definitely be. I mean, we went around front lines because
Yeah.
they're not going at this area.
Okay.
But yeah, we would definitely be running into any reinforcements that are going through.
Cool.
that means that there's probably a tunnel that goes out to this side because the battlefield wouldn't be taking such heavy casualties from this base if there wasn't a way for them to get here. So I doubt they're scaling the mountain every time. So there's got to be a tunnel.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if this person tinkers a lot. They might have just made a digging machine.
Yeah.
So.
Or use dynamite, or who knows.
Is that a thing? Yep.
Something like that would be similar.
I mean,
Blasting powder.
Well, because we got
or something
exploded.
like that.
We had a box
Yeah,
explode
yeah.
in our face, so I'm guessing there's some way to make things.
Well, that was
that
like
was a
that was
fireball.
a fireball.
It was a
enchantment.
fireball enchantment.
Oh, okay. I would say I'm guessing they have a way to blow the rocks out if they're supposed to be.
I don't think you would have any knowledge of anything like that except for through magical means. But you know he's known as the magical engineer, so he does have magic too.
Okay.
For sure. So
Yeah.
there would be ways that he could come up with something that would explode.
Right.
Yeah. At least you could guess at that.
Yeah.
We should definitely take a look at the south side of the mountains to see if there's another way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But if there isn't anything, then yeah, we should still approach from the west.
Yeah. I agree.
Let's go.
All right. Well, keep
How
her.
long does Pass Without Trace last? Sorry, I
An
don't
hour.
have my PhD.
It's about an hour.
Okay.
So do it now.
How would how marching order and everything?
Should we do it now? Do you want to do it or you want me to? I'm happy to do it.
I would prefer if you do, just because all of my shit is spells.
Yep, I can do the first one.
Well, I mean we're about an hour out, so it'll wear off when we get there.
Maybe
if
a
you
little,
do it now.
maybe halfway.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll wait for a little
Wait,
bit. And then
about
I'll
half
pass
an
it.
hour.
Okay.
Okay.
But I need marching orders and stuff. Ildren's in his wolf form at this point when you guys
Yeah.
start moving
So
forward.
probably first. I don't know how far ahead he is, but probably second, third, fourth.
Sure.
Yeah,
I'll probably
either that
I'll
or
probably be up with
flop.
Eldrin somewhere.
Let's do another round of stealth.
I'll probably keep an eye behind us, make sure nobody's
Okay.
tracking us.
Give me perception then.
Hey,
Perception.
you got it for that natural 20.
Cool.
He gave you the coin, so you get advantage.
But this is for perception.
Oh,
So
okay. Perception.
we're in the forest, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that is 15, 18.
Nice.
And then this sucker. Wow. That is. I haven't cast Pass Without Trace yet, so that's 15 with advantage.
Okay.
It was like my 12 without it.
What was yours?
21.
16.
Ooh.
Did not
Yikes.
do
That
very
was a
well.
good. That was a good flip flop.
Yikes.
Yep, rolled a good.
I rolled a 3 and an 8.
7.
All right then. So you guys head off. Probably about 20 minutes in. Actually, hold on.
With pass without a trace, 31.
What was yours? 16.
16.
Okay. All right. How is this? So Ildren pauses and then turns around and heads back, but he doesn't see you. You can roll perception to see if you see him. Actually,
I
I
will
don't,
do that.
I don't think you can, but you can try.
You can certainly.
You rolled a natural 19, so it's,
18.
yeah,
Ooh.
you don't see him.
I have a +6 to my perception. Remember.
He's pretty good at stealthing in his wolf form. But he goes back and finds you guys. He's able to spot whichever you roll lower. He spots one of you guys.
I rolled a 15, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He spots you and he comes up and just like motions and just kind of like goes up in front of you and like just kind of like blocks your way a little bit.
Okay, so he comes up and he just like stands in front of me.
Yeah, like blocks. So you like just like yeah. He just kind of walks in front of you.
Okay, so then I would just be like, hold, like, like sort of stage whisper a little bit.
Right. Yep.
To see if I can catch either of these two.
Give me.
Because I can see
give me a
you with my perception.
Oh,
if
you can?
my 18 hits, but I can't. So.
Give me perception. Let's just see if you hear it. Yeah.
24.
Yep, you can hear it.
Stop making me waste my good rolls.
Jerk.
Dude, you have lucky now, so it's fine.
It's
Only 3 of them though, right?
A day, 3 day.
on average that's going to last me half a session.
They have a fight.
So you hear it.
Okay, I'll stop where I am and
Okay.
start moving back. Actually, hold on. Let me see if I would think I would go back.
I
Yeah,
assume
that's
you
nat
hear
20.
with your
I would go back.
passive,
Okay.
Like,
18.
So you come back to see Ildren blocking Anna's way, and just kind of like he put like his back kind of he's still facing forward, but he's just like blocking you.
Mm-hmm.
And after like 30 seconds, so you hear.
yeah, I'm gonna duck behind a tree. And
I'm also gonna hide.
Same
Okay.
D's.
Then give me You go, just keep your stealths. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm just speeding up a little bit. It's nice and slow, pat.
Is it one of the, what is it, like the big things from Star Wars on
The
Hoth?
ats?
Yes,
Yeah, the
those.
AT-ATs.
It's one of those.
And so you just hear it like very loud, probably 100 feet in front of you. Can't see anything, but you can hear, like the ground shakes a little bit with the each footfall as it's really close.
Is it moving closer still?
It sounds like it's like going parallel almost.
Okay.
Yeah, perpendicular.
Okay.
Yeah,
Perpendicular.
yeah, either one in this context is fine.
And then it makes its way out.
As it starts to get quieter, I want to take a peek out and see if I can see
Yeah,
what it is.
see what it is.
You're gonna kind of have to go. It was 100 feet ahead of you.
So I wouldn't have been able to see it anyway.
If you wanted to go, if you want to go up further,
Nope.
you can. But if you're not, it's you guys are in dense, thick forest. It's gonna be, you're probably gonna have to get within 20, 30 feet depending on the coverage.
Yeah, that's not happening. Not for me.
Okay. All right.
Just gonna chill till it passes.
All right. Passes, and then you guys can continue on your way.
I will continue on my way.
All right.
Yeah.
So about another 10 minutes, you get within what you would internally guess is like halfway from that hour out.
Okay. Alright, then I'll be like, alright kids, stay close.
An internal clock.
And cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay.
Is that plus 10?
And everybody just, if you want, I guess you can continue stealthing, or you want to reroll it, that's fine.
I'll reroll. I got advantage in plus 10, like, I didn't roll much better,
Are you
but
gonna get the same that you?
Yeah, he's going to sell
No,
like a
it
27.
improved.
I got a
sad.
26 now. I rolled slightly better.
Well, I rolled a 3, so let's see, 1, 2,
Everyone
3,
else is-
22.
Everyone else is rolling. I should. Oh, okay. I mean, it's worse, but not terribly worse.
But you still get a plus 10 now.
Yeah, it's 25. As
Okay.
opposed to 21.
So Sai has the lowest at 22.
Yeah.
That's what we call a good problem. When
Yeah.
you have the lowest at 22.
And with a 3.
All right, so you rolled the lowest attack at 1,000, and
So that's not gonna hit.
no, sorry. He's got an AC of 1,004. So close.
Good idea. All right, so you guys continue through.
Yeah.
Way, like, none of you actually know where each other is, and you're kind of just hoping, being that you've traveled together, can keep going.
Just so you know, I'd probably be staying within eyesight of Enna because I want to maintain the past that
Okay,
place.
Yeah.
so you're
They have to
all
be within
staying
30 feet of
right.
me.
So
yeah.
you're all just gonna stay as a clump.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, that
To
makes
maintain
it
that,
easier.
yes.
We're as good as our lowest stealth.
So you guys continue for about another 20 or so minutes. You get within like 10 minutes from what you would guess of where the cliff wall would be, and you see an elf about 30 feet out, just kind of going between two trees and just be walking a little bit, like looks like trying to stealth.
Do we recognize the elf?
Give me a perception. It's gonna be like a glance through a tree.
Yeah, so best case scenario, still not a lot, but 10.
Nope.
I want to see if it's an illusion.
Okay. I'm gonna have
That's
you
not
give me
great.
that at disadvantage,
That's-
because if you're gonna try to look through something 30 feet away, that's just a brief.
That's what perception.
Yep.
That would be 7.
7.
I'm
Looks
gonna
fine.
try and see if I can like.
You notice
give
every
me a
little
read on this
detail
dude.
about. Oh, come
Any
on!
details or anything on this guy?
Okay.
Well, that is 14.
14. Looks like an elf, kind of a standard elf with the little bit of the bluish tint to his skin, a little bit like Sai.
So
Long-
super attractive.
Yeah, sure. Long
Nice.
braided hair, and looks a little worn, and like clothes are kind of ripped and tattered.
I will look over at Valtrar and be like, message?
If that is a friend, that would be great. If it's a foe, we're alerting them that we're here.
It's up to you.
I would prefer to keep the element of surprise right now, and maybe keep an eye on them.
It might be worth messaging in a way that you're some god or something, so that maybe they won't be looking around too much.
I might have a better idea.
Okay. Better or worse idea? The way you're looking at me,
I'm
it
so
looks like
excited.
worse idea.
I'm so excited for whatever the hell this is.
Thaumaturgy, tree falling.
I am going to message, but
Blink
I'm
money.
going to pretend that I'm an injured elf and try and direct them, not necessarily directly to us, but to see what a reaction would be. So I'm going to use message.
Okay.
And I'm going to essentially just go, help, help, they attacked me, and I need help.
And oh, I guess the language doesn't really matter, does it?
I also do not know Elven.
Okay.
Okay.
We do. You'll get it.
And so you're sending the message to that individual?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So the you get a response of, sorry, don't tell them where I am. And then in between the trees you see the figure start to run away.
Will you be able to help? I need help.
Sorry, no.
I'll turn to them. It sounds friendly, but it also sounds like they're either running from something or trying to stay as quiet as possible.
I can understand that.
If it was an illusion, the message wouldn't have worked, right?
I've never tried. I don't think it would. If I would assume that the entity that I'm trying to contact, it would not then transfer from the illusion to the person if they're out of my range.
How well did they speak common?
Seemed to speak it fine. Wasn't it Elven?
No, it wasn't Elvin.
Okay. Seemed to speak. I mean, I understood it, so.
So it didn't sound like a hobgoblin accent?
It's text. I think text.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Wasn't broken common.
Do you think it's worth messaging them again and telling them like a place pretty close to us?
Are they out of my range at this point?
You've 100 feet.
Uh,
Pretty sure it's 100 feet. No, I mean, no, they're not out, so you can still.
yeah, there's 120.
Oh, thank God! Now they're in.
I will send a messaging in my normal voice this time around. It's like, you seem friendly. Why are you here? That's not. That was to be expected. No response this time around.
Well, we did what we could, I guess.
I definitely think we should keep an eye on them.
Yeah.
Whether they be, if they're an enemy, we take care of them. If they're an ally, we can help protect them.
Oh, you meant take care of them, like murder them, not take care of them. I was like, what?
We gotta get our cloth and wipe their face.
I will nurse them back to health.
Got a little blood. Let me just do
Especially if
little smidge.
that. Yeah, a little smidge right there. I got it.
especially if, because they're heading towards towards the mountain.
Like diagonally to it, but not straight to it or anything.
Okay. They might know where an entrance would be.
That's possible. Yeah.
That's not a confirmed thing. It is worth checking out, though.
Yeah.
Is it worth just straight up following them?
That's kind of what I'm getting at.
I think it might be worth it. I mean, if they are friendly and they are attacked, it'd be worth having somebody else on our side if they can be useful.
Agreed.
Or worst case scenario, they know somebody else is on the mission and we send them back.
And if they are a full-blooded elf, you two could at least talk to them, making sure that
Yeah.
either confirm that they are who they are,
If they're not a half human, you're saying?
or tiefling.
Most of
Regardless.
us half elves can speak Elvish too.
Yeah, I'm the odd one out right now. So
Alright, yeah, I say we follow them.
let's do it.
Obviously, stage whisper.
Okay, where are you going?
Or, as they call it in French, staging whispering. That's French for stage whispering.
That's not even. That doesn't even sound like French
Yeah,
at all.
Okay, how much French do you know? Thought so.
I literally studied abroad in a francophone country. Like what?
Yeah, we're like
I was a
Germany.
minor in French and francophone studies.
Uh-huh.
So you're saying he's right or wrong? I'm not sure.
Pretty sure it's right. I'm pretty sure it's right.
I'm not sure where you're going with
Like
that.
95.
All right. Let's follow this sucker.
Yeah.
We still have Pass Without Trace on.
He gone.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys were talking for a long time. He was sprinting.
Great.
Like,
Well-
I said he was sprinting, and you guys are like, let's have a deep talk about it for
We
a
can
while.
just head
and
Head in that direction.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
direction I suck
just
at.
an attempt to track him at this point.
Do we want to, or you just want to keep going?
I want to see what this person's about.
All right, that's fine
Same.
by me.
Okay.
Alright, let's go.
If they are an ally, I want them to be an ally.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
All right. So
We're going to head in the direction that they were going.
sure. You guys head that way. What are you doing? You get about 30 feet ahead, and it's forest all around like it has been.
I'll start looking for
Can I
looking
track 'em?
for tracks. Yeah.
Okay, give me a shot.
Ooh.
Nature.
Survival,
Just one of you
please.
can do it.
I got this. That's 21.
Okay, yeah, you're able to find you're able to find some spots where the branches were like pushed aside a little bit, and they haven't
Yeah,
gotten
sure.
fully back. And you see some of like mud, like light mud prints running off in the northeastern direction.
This way, kids.
I'm going to try to hide their tracks and ours as we go forward from here.
Okay.
We're Pass Without Trace, so we actually cannot be tracked except by magical means.
Nice.
So we
Never mind.
leave no trace. Yep.
Never mind.
Fun fact.
That's pass without a trace.
I thought it was passed with a trace. Damn.
How many traces do we
It's,
leave?
well, so that part of the spell is so often forgotten because most people are just like, I get +10 to stealth. That's all I care
That's
about.
right,
Like,
right.
That's the biggest
also,
deal.
also, if you're running through a muddy forest, like they can't follow you. Like that is also important.
What about where we are?
Yeah. Okay.
What kind of pace are you guys doing?
I mean, with
We're still stealthing.
Yeah, I don't want to go in a dead sprint like he was, but
No. Was it a he?
Mhm.
Okay.
yeah, I have some ability to help us move faster in the forest, although I don't have that stuff in front of me at the moment. Of course, like the time that I need to have all my like random features,
Yeah.
I don't have them in front of me.
I
But-
also have that, except not prepared.
I am
Good
well.
old freedom of movement.
I'm actually able to like
It's also a 4th level spell. so I
help the
wouldn't put that
group move through this kind of terrain.
I
more
would hope not.
quickly.
there.
But we can
Hey, do it.
come back to me.
Well, you're kind of the one leading the charge here. I just need to know the pace you guys are gonna go. Continue stealthing, sprint.
Difficult terrain
Double
doesn't slow
time.
your group's travel.
But stealth.
Right, but it's you guys are stealthing, so
Yeah.
that's not
Probably stealth.
the terrain
if I'm
is
traveling alone, I can move stealthily at a normal pace. Fine.
So half speed is stealth, right?
So like if you have 30 movement, you're going 15. Or if they're double time sprinting, you have 30, you're going 60. So you guys are losing. What is that, a
We're losing
fourth?
a lot
You're going a fourth of the person's speed. If you're
if they have the same speed.
right.
I feel like we can move normal speed and be.
It's risky in these parts.
Oh my gosh! Let's just make a decision. I don't care.
Alright.
How fast we go.
Stealth speed. If we're tracking them, we'll catch up to them eventually,
That's
or follow the tracks into an entrance.
I also remain alert to danger even while tracking. Side note.
Okay.
Which is important.
I remain alert to danger because I'm looking around.
What is alert to danger?
I think it just means
Equate
that
to.
like I'm not like
Not
I
distracted.
shouldn't. Yeah, I shouldn't get like a disadvantage on perception.
Gotcha.
Or something like that,
Okay. All right. So you guys track it for about 5 or so minutes. Why don't you guys give me perception?
24.
21.
9.
All right. You two feel a slight rumbling.
Constant rather than the steps thing.
Not super constant.
Okay.
Like just like a slight vibration to the ground every like once in a while.
We should get off this path and bunker down.
I agree.
Obviously, I'm gonna be looking for like massive
You feel that?
footprints of things that could be making that much rumbling.
Sure. Give me perception.
But I want to be off of that, whatever that is, the tracks.
This is like that moment
24.
where Elijah Wood's like, "We need to get off the road."
When Anna points it out, you can pick up on it.
You can feel that?
Yeah, that's why you guys have me here, for this kind of stuff.
I felt it too.
You don't see any large tracks or
Because
anything
I
like
trained him
Okay.
Here.
in the wolf.
All right, I say we hide.
Agreed. Yeah.
I think that we're gonna hide.
We're
Okay.
hiding.
I am hiding.
So like hide in like it's around the area where you are. Just
We just like whoop 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 back into like a hedge or
okay.
something.
Give me self checks then.
Still got that plus
Do
10.
the hide.
That is really cocked.
Oh, you still have
25.
that advantage, though.
34.
With the advantage?
26.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Did you roll a 1?
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh,
Jesus.
Valchar.
But it's a 16.
But it's a one.
All right. So
Can I use
at-
one of my luck dice for him? He needs this more than I do.
jeez. Okay. So Anna kind of gives the signal for like everybody to kind of disperse. And
You're just laying face
You
down
belly
in the mud.
flop into the mud.
Yeah.
And so Ildren and both of you kind of just like go into the foliage, and Valchar is like, oh, but the tracks, and he kind of just goes like, seeing the tracks a little bit,
I see them.
goes a little bit and steps in a little bit of mud and like you kind of fall to your side as your leg just dips deep into the mud. And as you're like pulling it out, you start to hear be a lot louder than you've heard it yet.
Damn it, Valchar! Can I like throw a rope at him and then have Ildren pull him out because I can't do it?
Sure. So Ildren will grab it with his
Yeah,
his
yeah.
snout.
He's struggling, so make us struggle as well. Perfect. This is exactly what I would want.
Well, I don't want him dead at the very least because he's our healer.
So
If you didn't pass that trace.
grab. So and it throws the rope.
Just
give me
everything.
Give me an attack roll with your rope, like just so you get it to the
Just
area.
6.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is.
Did you get really bad?
I rolled an 8, but that'll be like a 15
Yeah,
probably
that's
if you
fine.
count proficiency attacks. Okay.
Yeah. So you're able to throw. I was just seeing if you like effed it up bad.
Yeah.
And so
I lasso you.
Valchar grabs it. Ildren grabs it, and you just get heaved out of the mud, and you hear the rumbling starts to, and you just hear the ground erupt alongside you, and these two large just mouths as they just burst through, and just these like giant creatures.
I start scrambling away. Just like the Scooby-Doo. Like...
And at this point, we're gonna roll initiative, and I will show everybody what is emerging. Just don't look. This is for the viewers. Don't look at the stats or anything.
Nice.
Is that one of Penny's creations?
Oh!
No, they're canon.
Yeah. So hopefully that worked.
Well, good news, bad news.
Uh-oh.
Good news, yin and yang. I just rolled a natural 20.
Nice.
Bad news is we're still in combat.
Nice.
Bad news, I'm now first.
Well, you can get out of the way. You can yeet out of there. It's a good thing.
All right, over
This bitch,
20.
Let's give it 22.
Nice, Valchar. As you're panicking, going out, you're like, okay, I'm hyper aware of the situation. You just heard the rumbling.
Guys,
you were
guys,
prepared.
Stay away. Stay away.
15 to 20. Oh.
Actually, I had to reload.
Let's be honest, it's attacking
I now
Valchar
have
first.
a +6 to my initiative.
I
I got a 14.
I very much had to analyze what that was, because it's not just a natural 20. It's it's a unicorn.
Yeah.
Oh, got
But
it.
I'm just like, is that
a 4?
is that a poorly painted 8? Why is Pac-Man on here?
All right, now that we're in combat, I gotta start
All right.
tracking the stats.
What did you guys get?
9.
14.
Okay. And Sai.
That was close to a decent initiative.
I'm always like close to last in initiative, and
All
I'll be
right.
honest, I'll take it that way.
So in front of you, you see two large hulking beasts of just armor and scales, but it's kind of weird because you see that like pulled between its mouth, like at the sides, is like a rope, and you see that there are two like harnesses that are dug, like one dug into each, and it's like piercing in through the skin and just like holding tight. And there's like a little rope that's going behind it as well.
But I don't see anyone riding.
Nobody's riding it.
Okay.
And then you're up.
Does it seem to notice the rest of us that we're like hiding?
They'll do.
And it's okay if you don't know that answer right now, but until
what was your stealth checks?
34.
20, 23, 24, somewhere around there.
Doesn't seem to notice you guys.
Nice.
In my panic of trying to get away, I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on the two, or if I could center it on the two of them.
Yep, sure. Dex saving throws.
Dex save of 14.
The first one will make it. The second one will fail. Make it. And make it.
So one of them is lit.
Wait, there's 4 of them?
No, there's 2 of those and then something else.
Right.
Got it. Okay.
I don't know how that would work. I feel like you would probably know of 4 targets or something. I'm not exactly sure.
It wouldn't be passing. It's actually a visual thing because
They either light up or
they
don't.
light up.
Okay, so you would only see one of the monsters light up then.
That is going to be my action.
And they're not within melee range right now. They just kind of burst it up next to you.
Yeah. And then I'm going to use my 30 feet to just kind of randomly run into the woods.
So let's give me a direction. I'm gonna say you guys are about 10 feet back. So Valchar ran about 10 feet up, got stuck in the mud, got pulled out. Where are you running from there?
I would know probably not to run directly back to them. So if they're back this way, I'd probably come
So
back
if we've got
this way.
path here.
So let's say they are west of you. Where do you go?
I would go
And the path is north?
northwest.
Northwest. Okay, cool. 30 feet northwest?
Yep.
Got it.
Is the path north or south?
You guys aren't really on a... You're on a path that's going northeast.
The one that he like got stuck in or whatever.
Well, you guys are chasing the tracked path of this one individual.
Mm-hmm.
You guys aren't... It's
Oh,
not
it
like
wasn't like a
it's not
path
like
that-
a
it
main
wasn't a
path.
road,
No,
okay,
you're just running
okay.
through the woods.
Yeah, the tracking.
Oh, okay.
Right. Okay. Well, the others are stealthed. They don't really know that they're there.
It's good knowing y'all.
Bye. Don't worry, I got cure wounds.
You can revive, right?
Well,
Here's my diamonds.
I can. Give me the diamonds.
I don't even have 3rd level spells yet.
So,
hashtag half-caster.
both of them just two nice leaps, and then jump in the air, and then my
drop their pen.
pencil just falls apart. How did that? How is that a thing that happens?
Your galloping was too strong, bro.
I know, right? Just
That
next
reminds
level.
me of the theme song to Hey Dude, Camp on Wanna, and then the guy's like, this thing fell apart.
God. All right, I'm just done.
There.
Done.
Old
I
school
got-
Nickelodeon reference there.
There's one right in front of you. One up.
He doesn't want yours, clearly.
They're too dirty. They both just both right on top of you. You need to do 2 strength or dexterity saving throws of your choice.
To take half damage?
I will do dex.
Not a rogue.
Because that's a +2 as opposed to a -2.
Yeah.
That's like 3 better.
Wait,
Ooh.
no.
You said 2 of
You
those
need to do
saving
2
throws?
of them.
First one is 20.
Okay, passes.
Next one is 10.
Fails.
Well.
18 and an 8.
It's feast or famine with you, isn't it?
In honestly, probably the right order. The other order might have hurt a lot more. So you are gonna take. Oh, ouch.
Is it truly better that I took this one?
It was negative if you failed any of them, let's be honest.
You know what? You go so many battles without taking any damage. And then
Like, you're one to
and
talk.
and then other battles, you're like, I'm dead.
Yeah, that is feast or
It's
famine.
one or
I
the
are
other.
dead.
So you take 17, which the first one is halved.
Okay.
So 8 points of damage.
That's
Oh, sorry. Nope, that's for the first part. The second part,
Okay.
add 5 points of damage to that.
13.
So take 13.
Wait, 5 or half the 5 also?
No, that's already halved. Then the second attack is going to land, and for full damage, the first...
Less than 38.
Yeah, it should be.
It should be.
17 points of damage for the first. Um, 16 points of damage for the second.
Wow, having the first one worked out so well.
And you are knocked prone.
So, sorry, what was the first one?
17 and 16, so it's
17,
33.
So the first one,
Roll call.
it hits the ground and like knocks you, and you almost lose your grip. But as it's landing, it like cuts down and like cuts you with its talons.
Fairy Fire's gone too.
Pushes you a few feet. Okay.
I mean,
I was looking forward to that advantage.
Me too.
I was going to
And-
sharpshooter the shit out of that advantage.
Then the second one lands, and you already off balance a little bit, knocks you off your feet as it claws at you, and then you hit the ground with a thud. And then you're knocked prone.
I thought slash squish because we're in the mud.
Infection.
Where's the rope?
and
Where's the rope?
proned.
And then you see that there are two little goblins behind, holding onto ropes that are just kind of like being like "Rawr," like they're just holding on for dear life. That land next to it, and
They sound kind of adorable. They're like the Three Stooges of this scenario. The two goblins and Belchar.
the first one is going to pull out.
Not an effective method.
Well.
The first one's gonna walk over. It's seen you. You look pretty beat up, right?
Yeah.
Gonna walk over and just take out a little dagger and go. Cha!
I think my ribs are crushed at this point.
Yeah, you got landed on by a bullet.
With advantage and a natural 20, but it's an auto crit, right?
Prone is not auto
It's
crit.
just advantage. If he was incapacitated or
Gotcha.
something, then
Okay.
or paralyzed or something, then yes.
Welcome to
15
rolling a
like-
points
1.
of damage.
This is like
from
the
the auto
worst
crit or the crit.
natural one ever. Ever.
And I am out.
Oh my god.
All right, and the other one walks over and starts pulling your body, like moving you just like a few feet over, trying to pull you towards the one of the creatures.
The frog monsters.
Then it's Ildren's turn. Well, shit. Iltrin looks like stunned. Like, what the
What
hell
just happened?
is going on? And he looks over to both of you for like guidance in his wolf form.
I'm gonna point at them and just be like,
Yeah, like
He'll start running
I
over.
got my longbow, like getting ready.
And as he runs over, he changes back to his normal form, and he will go for a. He'll run in screaming, do his primal fury attack, just on one of the monsters.
I was gonna say, please don't let it be the AOE attack.
No, he.
2 death saves down.
Yeah.
Where are all my d20s? Where my d20s at?
it's probably for the best that Wick isn't here.
I know, right? Oh my god.
And then with my new character, Wick is not going to be happy.
I like how everyone just like watched Falchar, like, oh, not much drinking. Let's go away. Stealth away.
And none of it had anything to do with AC, so.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's a 1, a 2, a 5, a 6, and a 16 on 5d12. So 1 hit,
Can you save those for against
or
us?
d20s.
Yeah, right. Like, just save those d20s for us.
2d8 plus 3.
Liz?
Weekend has natural 1. In which one
Okay,
Bullet, smacks another
15.
for, 17 damage.
So his claws just turn like a light blue and just slash, and most of them just like ching, like ricochet off. But one of them you can see just digs through the deep armor and just claws out a big portion of it, and that's gonna be his turn.
What's his... I mean, you don't have to tell me, but what's his plus to hit with that?
It is more than 1.
I think it's 7
Okay.
plus 7.
How many Valchar?
So
More than 1.
No,
7.
Yeah.
Enna is up.
Well, fuck.
Accurate response.
I will use my bonus action to put Healing Spirit on Valchar. So
Good
you
call.
get a d6 right now, and then at the beginning of your turn.
Good news, that's a 6.
And then,
Keep in mind he is being dragged at the moment.
I know, well, I can move it. But so, to that end, I'm gonna pop up and, do I have surprise on any of these folks? Like, they don't know where I am, right?
They're not aware of you.
Okay, so the goblin that's pulling him is gonna get 3 attacks. How many of them have advantage?
I'd say probably the first 2,
The
and
first
then
2?
there's gonna be like, okay, because
I'm
you're
gonna
you're fast enough where you
Yeah.
we're like,
Ow, where'd I get
full
shot
on
from?
Legolas.
Ow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Right.
I'm gonna sharpshooter this goblin.
'Kay.
At least
In
the
the
first one.
face.
Yeah, right. Just like natural
Nat
20.
I think that'll
Oh,
hit.
yeah.
Okay, so that is
Valchar, take some notes.
4d8 because this is my special shot. So this 4d8.
And so
I don't
also,
even have that many d8s.
I would like to say keep in mind, so when shooting multiple shots at somebody else, like if they die in the first one, but you're quick enough to launch 2 before they'd be aware,
Yeah.
then you'd probably hit 2 attacks even if the first one knocks them out.
So
in the future.
So that's 10.
Ugh.
11. Yeah, that wasn't great. So hold
You
on.
need to start doubling your
11
dice.
plus 5 is 16 plus 10 is 26.
Okay.
On that first hit.
Yep.
And then the second one. Oh, I didn't actually call it. So I was intending to do sharpshooter on the second one.
I thought you were doing
Okay,
sharpshooter
okay,
on
cool.
both, so it's fine.
So cool. So then instead of plus 10, that's plus 5. So that is a 17.
That'll hit.
And so
Who's
then,
on the goblin that's pulling him?
Yes.
Oh, sucks to be that guy.
So seeing at them, you see that they have some like attachments on them and such, so that like they seem like partially robotic, partially just goblin.
So then that's 7 piercing on the second one.
Okay.
Is he still up?
7? I thought you hit with a sharpshooter.
Oh, 17.
Okay. Much different
Is
scenario.
3 damage.
Is that guy still up?
No.
So then I'll go for the other goblin.
Okay.
With my last shot, and this is a normal shot. And that is a 27 to hit.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
I feel like that's really cocked. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Pretty cocked. Yeah.
Okay. Damage is worse anyway. So that's 9 piercing damage.
All right.
On the second goblin. And I'm like, hang in there, Valchar! And then I will back up away from. I want to go as far away as I can, so that's 40 feet.
Hang in there,
Okay,
Valchar.
so-
40 feet, so that I can still see them. I only need. If they have 3/4 cover, I'm still fine.
All right,
but-
so let's say you can get. I'll give you 40 feet away from them in total.
Sure, that's fine.
Through like trees
yeah.
and such.
I'm good with that.
Okay. Sai.
How close am I to the second goblin?
You ran 30 feet.
I think you
this
said
way.
10 feet. I
You
don't
were
know where
10
they
feet,
went, though.
so they're probably about 15 to 20 feet away.
That's a key difference, because if they're 15 feet away, I'd like to stealth to them and see if I can get a sneak attack off. If not, then I would, if I don't think I can get there in time, I would just go for it.
Okay.
You said we were 10 feet away when the frog monsters landed.
Right, but he ran 30 feet.
Are they?
So I gotta.
Is that goblin?
He went kind of
in
towards us, though.
You went diagonally, right? I'm.
Yeah.
Is that goblin within 5 feet of Eldrin? Because then you don't have to worry about sneak or not.
Right. He is.
So then you have
He ran in there.
Okay,
You
then,
just don't have-
I'll just go with that goblin then.
Okay.
Sorry for all the trouble. I forgot Eldrin was up there. I thought he was attacking the monster.
Yeah, he was.
He was?
But they're like kind of in a bunch right now. They're like
Okay.
they're all around Valchar's body.
They're in a
Okay.
cuddle puddle. I mean, nope. That's attack pack. There we go.
That. So I'll go up to the goblin and I'm stab.
Okay.
Ooh. 23.
I think that'll hit.
Yeah.
Get my 46. My D4. How fun was it rolling this much damage, by the way?
I've
Rolling
never
that
rolled
many
that many
dice.
dice.
Ooh.
It was great.
That's going to be a 10, 20, 28, 31 damage. And I gained 4 temporary hit
Wow.
points.
Exactly.
Did you multi?
What?
Did you multi?
Nope. Still Ranger.
Just falls over.
I was hoping to do like a Rambo thing where he's just like, oh, there's this guy, wait, how'd he die? And then I'm just like Rambo out of nowhere, just blood.
Out of that mud that I have got stuck in.
Just covered head to toe in mud. And then if I'm within range, I will use the rest of my movement to get close to one of the frog monsters. That's what I'm calling them. What are they actually called? If you don't have to tell me if you don't want to. If I don't know.
I mean, they're called bullets.
Bullets. So I'm gonna go up to
They're
the
not
bull-
actually frog at all. They look more like, I don't know, like a rhino.
They
or
look
something.
Yeah,
like
kind of
frog.
rhino-y, like underground rhino.
They look froggy.
Dinosaur-y. No. That's,
Yes.
So you be Rambo, and I'll be that, whoever that Russian sniper lady was. It's like the best sniper in history.
Yeah.
I forget her name.
What was her
But
name?
yeah, I don't remember.
I can't believe you forgot the female secondary character in Rambo. I mean,
See, I would-
that goes against anything you stand for.
I went Metal Gear.
There you go. I'd be okay with that.
I can't remember.
Snake.
Oh, it's a snake. Oh, wait, that's a different thing.
I'm gonna attack the ooblet.
Okay.
Boulette.
The orbulette.
the
yeah.
buttlet.
Yeah, the cutlet, which is the
The
name of
cutlet
Jay
of-
Cutler's kid.
The cutlet of buttlet.
That is a 17.
That'll hit. The same one that
Yeah, that what's his name is next to Wolf Person. 1 damage.
Solid damage.
You did 31 and then 1.
I know everyone's gonna be super surprised that sneak attack helps. My bad.
All right, Valchar.
I should
Do another
I should just
d6.
get a
Get a
shield.
D6.
Ooh, that's, I mean,
I should just
Not a
get a
6.
shield, shouldn't I?
but it's a 5.
Hey, you know what? That's 11 HP back. Like, that's pretty darn
Better
good.
than being dead.
Mm-hmm.
That's also better than my usual cure wounds because I only get a +2. So.
So I'm being dragged right now.
No, there's nothing dragging you anymore.
Yeah, both goblins have been
You
obliterated.
see one One just like like sitting as its like head has been cut off. And
Yeah, like barely attached
And the other
anymore.
has been hardcore Boromired, like.
Before I get up, where's the nearest bullet?
Oh, they're both like right next to you.
Did you say booblet?
You'd have to spend half your movement
That's,
to stand
it's
up.
pronounced
Yep.
buble. How dare you?
Well.
Oh, now you're gonna act like you know French. After I schooled you in
Alright,
French
we're
lesson.
gonna burn this because it's new and there's
do it.
no other way for me to GTFO. I'm casting
You're casting
Dimension
Yeet.
Door.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Where are you going? 300 feet. That way.
As far as I can see, and then a little bit further.
Like
Drop it
to
in.
Anna? Like that direction? Or just...
It would be, I wouldn't know what direction Anna's in.
Okay. We'll roll a d20 find out your direction.
A lot of directions.
I'll lose it. It's a 15, so due west.
Okay.
Sound good?
Deuces.
So we'll say you're
That's right.
60 feet away
Okay.
west. Just you guys just see Valchar stand up, look around, just gone.
Just gonna harden up
I'm
out of
like,
that.
usually when he's scared, he like dupes, but alright.
Take care of Valchar, and then
You
you
s-
run
you
away in
still
the
have
opposite
bonus
direction, and then
action.
you're just
Well,
like, and I'm just
You
like,
don't have much on bonus action now.
just you and I, Ildren.
And I think I only see Ildren. Because
You'd see me. I'm not stealthing anymore.
Okay,
Now that I'm
and
fighting.
you're not in sight.
You wouldn't have seen.
Yeah, I'm like 40 feet away. So if you'd stood up and like looked around, you probably could have found me, but.
You're usually at
I
least
hate
one
this
less
so much.
stealthy than
I
me.
hate having to think of something for. Why did I pick Bard? For my Bardic Inspiration, I'm gonna cast that on Ildren
Ooh.
and tell him.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
You,
Is that a thing?
Yeah, dumb
I'm
and
pretty
dumber.
sure you saved me. You are probably going to be the one who's going to be the hero of this team.
That was too long.
Nice.
Do it again.
I like it.
This is the
I don't
only
think he has
way-
an
this is the only way
opportunity
you'll
to
learn if we call
respond.
you out.
It's no, it doesn't. It's the first time it's actually been good.
Are you romancing Ildren like behind Sai's back? Because.
Oh, you guys can hear this. It's not a message. He has to say it.
I stop fighting and turn around and just be like,
Kavaro, Summer's like, what the hell?
Who?
To be fair, they have
Who?
similar levels
What's her
of
name?
intelligence
What do they
and
do?
also strength. You have a type.
All right. Both the bullets are. One is gonna look at Ildren, and one is gonna look at Sai. Ildren first. That's a yep. That's a hitter. A hitter.
Don't worry, they'll crush your rib cage too.
Yeah.
Well, luckily my healing spirit
I
is.
take half for no damage.
There.
Move. Yeah, I gotta move it to one of these guys.
And
'cause
I take
can-
half for no damage if they jump on me. And I'm lucky.
I'm up on that. Am I missing my d12s?
Here's one.
Jeez. Okay,
I've
there,
got
found
a
it.
few.
Jeez Louise.
Nobody like uses them except
know.
for barbarians, pretty
I
much.
do.
The barbs. Did I mark my-
So you just see this one just reach out, open up its gaping maw, just like cleave the skin off of like Ildren's side. It's just like, and you just see him like recoil in a lot of pain.
Reach out and touch me.
The other one is going to attack Sai
Yeah.
and miss with a 2.
Woo! That misses,
Yep.
Are you gonna have that damage?
obviously.
Because of it.
Ildren's turn to attack.
I start screaming, ow, so you heal me before Ildren, like,
He's gonna he looking happy.
Yeah.
Just like, and you're gonna see him all of a sudden, like his already large form, like just you see the muscles sprout bigger.
I made him evolve.
That wasn't his final form.
Do, 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 do.
his arms it go longer and just, and he looks like a half large elf, half bear,
Man,
and
bear
just
pig.
and sends out 3 slashes.
Half man, half
Whew.
bear, half pig.
Hits all 3.
Full elf bear.
It's all 3.
And was one of them worth the inspiration?
He rolled well because of the inspiration. We'll just say that.
Okay.
He
So
didn't
no.
actually need it.
He's got 10 minutes to use it on any d20 roll.
11, 13, 13. Damn.
That's 37.
37 points of damage.
47. 57. It's 57. Got him.
Definitely confused him.
I think so too.
That's more than your 32 damage that you did.
Jeez.
Yeah, if I had that, I'd be fine too.
Yeah, with your 1 damage on your second hit.
Yeah, you mean 38 damage? How dare you?
All right, Anna, you're up.
So I'll use my bonus action. Have you taken any damage?
No.
Okay.
I've gained 4
move
temporary hit
my-
points.
I'll move my healing spirit over to Ildren, I guess.
Nice.
And so he'll get a d6 on. I'm gonna mark that. That's round number 2 is what we're on. And then I will shoot at the boulette that everybody's wailing on.
Okay.
Normal shots. Wailing. That is a 19 to hit.
Yep.
Nice.
7 piercing. And another one.
I'm just used to hearing like a lot higher numbers from you.
I know. 17 to hit.
Yep.
I barely made it in.
I know, right? 8 piercing.
Okay. Cool beans. Is that your turn?
Yep, and I'll
Alright.
just stay where I am. Nobody seems to be bothering me.
Sigh.
I'm gonna continue stabbing on this this boulette.
The same one.
Yeah.
Okay. So the one that you're attacking is the one that is fighting Ildren.
Yeah, and he's
The other
he's
one
the one
just
that's
is-
hurt.
I think Ildren gets a d6 immediately, also. When I move
Does he?
Yeah. It's whenever they move into it or at the beginning of their turn. So.
That's a 14.
That will miss. You get 6 points back.
Been
Okay.
a good healing spirit.
I will use
It's a
my
really good
offhand.
spell.
Okay.
So far,
That's a 22.
17
Yes,
healing?
that will
Yeah.
hit.
It's one off from max.
Quite good.
That is 10, 19.
It's quite good
19.
when the person casts it doesn't take any
19.
damage 'cause it's concentration.
All right. It's looking
Covered
pretty
by
rough.
Fairy fire.
Pretty unhappy. Bleeding
Yeah.
just profusely in
That's
certain
gone.
areas. Valchar, you're up.
Cool. So me being 60 feet away, I can't see anything going on, and I'm going to take this opportunity to heal myself.
Go for it.
We are going. How do I want to do this? I will do a 3rd level cure wounds on myself.
I mean, that's a little selfish, don't you think?
Mm-hmm. I do. With my spills.
My spells. I do what I want. Yep.
That is now 2 dice that I've rolled 1 under max.
Wow.
Everything else is max, by the way. Let's just.
Yeah, you rolled.
I
Okay,
rolled a 6 on a d6 and then a 5 on a d6 for healing. Now I just rolled 2 8s on a d8 and a 7.
Wow.
I saw the 7 and I'm like, I see it. I see a couple straight lines over there. So there were
16,
ones.
Yeah.
23. Yeah.
Don't just you're 23.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
Thank you.
That's a pretty sweet number. Like,
I'm going to
Michael Jordan's number.
poke my way a little bit forward to where I'm within sight of everything.
This
But
will be
not-
40 feet away then.
Yes, 40 feet.
Cool. The bullets gonna just attack the same things. Just
Do you mean the boulettes?
the Michael Bublets.
That's French for boulettes.
oh no.
Wow. Okay. The Miss Ildren.
Blech.
Ooh, and he will hit Sai.
Okay.
Where did I put all those really high
Do you only
rolling
have 4
dice?
HP left?
This is
For
10.
temporary HP.
Oh.
Sorry, this should be down here.
I was like, oh my god, sigh. Jeez.
I haven't been hit yet, but I'm
You feel it? You feel it coming?
I feel it coming. I'm ready for it.
27 points of damage.
So have it to 13 with my temporary HP. I
Yep.
get 9.
So it just like pulls like as it like grabs you and like sorry chat. That's right
It
next to
grabs
the
you.
microphone. I didn't mean to do that.
Surround sound.
Yeah.
Don't
And it
worry about
just it peels like it just like pulls the skin off as it like drags across your body.
Oof.
Ildren is up then.
He gets a D6.
He gets a D6. Thank you. I would have forgot about that.
Heelsies.
4. And then he will do his next 3 attacks.
It's 21 healing so far. For a bonus action.
What's your inspiration dice?
It's a D6.
He'll attempt it. He'll miss. Inspiration. Just barely to hit. Oh my gosh.
It's
Inspiration!
Yay!
Inspiration!
He had to roll a 5 and he got a 5. 12, 16 points of damage.
Worth it. You can give it to me now.
I think that's
Moment.
actually. Yep. So
Oh,
he
Toss me the rock.
Odell Beckham?
it flares up with like a fiery red as he whiffs and then just gets mad and slashes and it just like goes right through the plating and
Hits him like this.
and you see he pulls it out the other side. You just see the blood like spill out and you hear the it falls over. Anna.
Heck yeah.
Okay. I will shoot the other one.
Nice.
Is Ildren looking good HP wise or not good?
Ildren looks okay.
You haven't taken that much damage though, have you? I'll leave it on Ildren for now.
Okay.
I will shoot it.
Do it.
27 to hit.
Yep.
I should just start doing sharpshooters on these because that gives me a +5. Still. That is 11 piercing.
Okay.
And then I'll do this one as a sharpshooter. So that is 13, which is
13 to hit or 13 damage?
13 to hit.
No.
Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it.
I know. I agree
Sorry.
with that.
It's too risky.
14 damage.
Too risky. How far away is the other boulette?
Done. Oh, the other one, the one that's attacking you?
Yeah.
It's attacking you, like
within
right
5
on your
feet?
ass. Yeah.
Okay, it's within range for me to attack it?
Yep.
Okay.
As it's
Okay.
biting you, yes, it's within range to attack you.
Ow.
For you to attack it.
That hurt this arm right here.
Where are you? I don't know.
I throw a dagger
You're
at
so
Enno.
stealthy. Behind you.
Ah!
No, it's not. So I'm gonna
Roll
stab
with
with my main
disadvantage. I'm
hand.
40
Okay.
feet away.
That's 12.
Nope.
And then offhand, that's a nat 1.
No. Why do we even give you
Yeah,
short
you
swords
just
or
miss.
rapiers? Like,
All right. Valchar.
Um,
I could use my lucky dice, but
Okay.
I don't feel like using them on the first
what I'm
battle.
going to do
Against something that's pretty much
is
taken care of is a good idea.
want to hold on to as many spells as I can.
yeah.
So I'm just gonna cast Sacred Flame on the roulette that is attacking.
It's a natural 14. It's a 14.
That's gonna match it. So that is my action, and that is going to end my turn.
Okay. It's going to attack Sai. Roll a natural 20. Holy crap.
I'm going to use a luck dice to roll a d20, and instead it swaps its attack to my number if I wanted to. So I'm just gonna do that. So it gets a 10 instead.
Okay. What is its plus?
Seems alright.
It's a 17.
Still hits.
Okay.
At least it's
But it's not a crit.
Yeah, no kidding.
25 points of damage.
Yeah, it's a good thing that
Glad
was a
you
I
crit.
take 12.
Yeah.
I didn't get crit. Jeez.
It just like peels off a lot more of your skin and it just grabs on and just like pulls it off. Then it's Ildren's turn. He's going to do his 3 attacks on this.
And he gets a d6.
I didn't want to use
D6.
lucky dice, but I also didn't want to get one shot. So
Yeah,
seems good.
it's not fun.
Seems good.
Hit, miss.
That would have been my life exactly if I didn't do that.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to move the
16.
healing spirit over to you on my
30.
turn.
I will happily accept it.
All right, so he hits twice with his attacks. Anna.
Bonus action, I will move it over to Sai, who gets
Woo.
a d6.
Immediately?
Yeah. And then,
6.
I will do 2 sharpshooter shots at this thing.
Go for it.
That's a 9
Nope.
to hit. And that one's a dirty 20.
Yep.
So that is 3 plus 5, 8, so 18.
Oof. Nice.
Piercing on the second one.
Okay. Sai.
I'm going to attack it.
Didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna if I can. I'm not gonna like do a specific like. All right, let me line it up real quick, but I'm gonna aim for some of the areas where maybe Ildren has kind of dug off some of the armor. Maybe it's got some weaknesses or hit some spaces where it's already been hit. That is a 15.
Oh. You go for that, but it's really thick and it just kind of scrapes off the side.
I'll do my my offhand. That is a 19.
Yep. So after that, you're able to find out right where it is and get it in.
Nice roll.
That's all 6.
18, 23, 27, 30.
Wow. So you just you got it, and then you're like, all right there. You just see this hulking beast, just be like,
Holy God!
Like, yeah, basically. Like, what is this? Its eyes flash open, and
Now I want to do a Starship Troopers and jump on its back and drop a grenade in the spot where I just stabbed.
all right, Valchar, you're up.
Last name's Rico.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my
Run in and punch it.
yeah with my duplicate.
Yeah! Duplicate.
So
Almost Valchar.
my duplicate's gonna spawn in 30 feet in front
If
of
there was
me.
a duplicate bullet,
So it's 10 feet away from everything else.
It'd
And
actually be a duet.
it's just going to sit there and go, hi, because I can't really do anything else from it.
Okay.
Or
Is
dubelet.
that your turn?
That's my turn!
Maybe.
All right. The
Double
bullet, as like its eyes wide open, just goes to bite you again.
With eyes wide open.
About my middle finger.
It'll miss.
Yeah.
Middle finger or entirely?
Miss the middle finger.
Those-
Hits my head.
those-
Why did I do that? Why did I just stand there?
I don't know. Does a 14 hit?
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Nah.
Oh, Ildren's up.
I ain't about it.
We'll just roll one attack.
Why
Okay.
is this thing still-
Got him. Ildren just goes and just smashes down with both of his fists and just goes right through the mark where Sai hit it, and it just snaps the spinal cord and the thing just drops.
You took my kill, dude.
Do you guys need more healing? I can move this around on you guys. You don't want any more?
No, I do want more. It's already on me.
Okay, well, roll like 3d6 then.
He moves over and kind of just goes to push you aside.
Each of you gets 3. Each of you roll 3d6. I'm not dealing with this anymore. Get your act together, boys.
My duplicate's gonna just stand in there too.
I have no interest in mediating this. Alright.
I'm gonna slowly
Not even a
walk
full
my way
health.
out from the woods.
Why do you like it more than
Okay.
Out
that?
from wherever I was
Right.
standing.
I assume over the next 30 seconds while they're healing up.
Okay, and so then I will go and take a look through the goblin stuff, see if there's anything
I'm gonna do the
interesting
same
there.
thing.
Okay. Give me investigation checks.
Well,
Woo.
it's not like my strongest.
21.
It's a natural 1. I think there might be a goblin on the road.
You find negative gold. You're like, this is just garbage. And you throw it into the mud. I'm like, oh.
Jane puts her own gold on there, and it's like nothing.
No, there's nothing here. That was your bow. That thing's expensive.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a crazy circumstance right now. I'm gonna move my duplicate over to one of the goblins, and then I'm going to cast Mage Hand to then like play with the goblin, like try and make him seem alive. Just
Like a ventriloquist.
Which one of the two?
I'm not doing it specifically to anyone. It's just kind of like I'm having fun.
Maybe that's why I roll a 1, because I'm
Yeah.
like, ah!
Oh, Jesus.
If I shoot.
So you see how freak out
Special bow attack.
Which is funny
Those
because
are
it's
expensive.
like you see the duplicate, but the duplicate can't grab anything, so I'm using Mage Hand to act as the grabbing.
So you see Anna grab
Is it
it.
the one that I killed because its head is like back and it's just
Probably.
like
Just using
gouged
that as
open.
the talk.
Okay. All right.
Okay, Wick
This
would
is
not
what
have
happens
liked
when
that.
you give us cantrips.
All right. I got what happened. So Anna freaks out, shoots it 3 times. Then Ildred looks at it, grabs it, opens the bullet's mouth, and just hucks it in there and closes it.
And then my duplicate and I just both go.
With his massive arms, he like just looks at you like, what?
Ildren, can't you just suck the life out of one of those things?
He
You'll
takes
say that
the
after we
bullet.
finish searching. What did I find, by the way? That's the more important thing here.
So you don't find any
On the one goblin that got searched properly.
any money.
Okay.
But you find a few. You find 2 very weird-looking creations, like just pieces of like metal that are kind of put together. Not really sure.
Are they in the shape of anything?
Nothing like what you'd seen. One is just like a ball of metal, and the other is just this weird, like, I don't know, looks kind of like it has a little bit of a handle or something, and you haven't seen anything like it.
I'm gonna play with it. I'll face like a different direction, and I'll like
Yeah.
I'll like
What are you
throw
playing
the
with
ball a
now?
little bit of a distance away, like maybe 10 or 15 feet away,
Okay.
and just see if it does anything.
You throw the ball. Just rolls.
And then I'm
Does
gonna hold.
playing
I'm
with
gonna hold
balls
this thing,
count
and I'm
as
gonna like
light
hold it by the
activity for a
handle
short
and
rest?
like
Yes, no.
Well, no,
see
that's
if I can
usually
figure out
pretty
any way that
exhausting.
this would work. I'm assuming I've never seen a trigger before. 'Cause
Right. Give me a
investigation.
I
again?
guess investigation.
I don't know what else
No,
it would
just
be.
give me straight intelligence check.
He throws the
That's
ball,
worse.
opens up, catches an animal.
That's not that much worse.
Yeah, do you catch a Pidgey?
18
18?
plus 5 to intelligence. Intelligence is my second.
No, it's a
That's
saving
an
throw.
intelligence save.
Oh, so 13 plus intelligence, 15? 15, not 18.
So you're just like fiddling around with it, and you just kind of click. Okay, and you just see you end up like clicking the trigger. You just see this like ray of frost.
Oh! I hit the trigger again.
Did you squeeze it too hard there, buddy?
Actually, hold on.
Don't threaten me.
Last
I'm
time
messing around here.
I put a healing spirit on you, buddy.
Half of a healing spirit. You get ranged stuff all the time. This is the best I got. If you think I'm handing that over, good luck.
Do you want to know what it is?
No, I already know what it does. It shoots, like, cold stuff. Stay away.
I'm gonna try and use Mage Hand to take it from his hand.
Oh boy.
What does Mage Hand have a strength of? Isn't that like
It's
it's-
10. It can do up to 10 pounds, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Give me strength. Strength check.
Arcana or something. Oh, him.
I mean, how like he has to roll like a 3 or a 4.
That's a 3.
He pulls it out of your hand, and
which
it's
is a
slowly
1.
floating.
Can we review? That 3 is a 1.
No, he rolled a 5,
Rolled
which
a
is
5.
a 3.
Oh, okay.
It
Just so
starts to
you know, when
slow-
you say he needs to roll a blank and you say strength in the same thing, I'm gonna roll that. Like, I don't roll well on strength.
Well, you needed to know the DC was very low. It like kind of slowly starts to flow out of your hand as you're like, oh. And it starts to float over towards Walter.
I'm gonna jump and grab it.
Okay.
And I was just like,
Give me-
oh my god.
Give me another strength throw.
Jane thinks this is hilarious. I think Anna's starting to
Check.
get
That's a
frustrated.
9.
Okay, so it floats
Uh,
out of his hand.
10.
You jump over, grab it, and you're able to like curl your body around it so it stops moving.
You were gonna get it back. I just wanted to figure out what it was and what it did.
Mm-mm.
Can
I
we
already
please
know it
stop
does.
physically fighting over the potentially dangerous thing?
I already know what it does.
You're like a kid with a whatever this world's equivalent of a hand grenade is.
It's like you getting sneak attack for a day. Would you just give that up to me? Nah, bro. You wouldn't.
If I didn't know what it was, maybe.
I know what it is. I know what it is. It's a
He
frost
doesn't
shooter
even have
thing.
any finesse weapons.
It's a frost shooter thing. I got an offhand I can put this in.
Alright. Is it considered a light weapon? Oh, you
It
don't
doesn't
need
need
it.
to
Doesn't
be.
matter. Yeah, it
Doesn't need
matter
to
for you.
be.
That's true.
Okay, I have it now and I'm hugging it.
Okay.
Is it cold?
Not touch the trigger. Is it cold?
Yeah, it's pretty damn
I'm
cool.
super
It's pretty
excited to see
damn
this
cold.
backfire on him.
I know, right? I'm really excited to see him like freeze his own like groin or something.
It's just icy. Not
I'm
like
so
the-
hot today.
It's like the Dumb and Dumber guys when they give themselves brain freezes. It's just size life from now on. All right. Well, okay. So I'm not going to take that from you. But how far did it spray out?
This far, and I'll go in a different direction and shoot it again.
Does it seem to have like the same level of strength each time, or is it like dissipating?
It seems like the same right now, and just it goes to hit a tree
How
Like-
far away is that?
20 feet,
about
40 feet.
25 feet away.
That far.
All right. Well, that's considerable.
I'm happy. I got range stuff.
Does it look like it hits one thing, or is it like all things
Is
in
it
a
a
It
line?
looks
Cone
like I don't know how you know all things in a line or something. It just shoots out
Okay.
like a
Is it a beam or a cone?
it's a beam.
Okay.
Let's just use real world things here. It's like a bullet, like a frost bullet of like
Ooh.
like an ice shard. It gets launched out.
Okay. Cool. Nice.
Super cool.
All right. Well, so that's cool. Maybe don't waste any more of it though.
I mean, it's still working so far.
Yeah, but it might not be infinite.
Okay.
My spells aren't infinite. His spells aren't infinite.
We all
You're-
know that one.
Your mechanical spells probably are not infinite either. Save it for the good stuff.
Prestidigitation is infinite.
Why does he have that? Why do you have that spell?
You got a little mud on you. I'm gonna prestidigitation it off.
You
You're
know,
welcome.
I think that's one of the first times I think I know of you actually using that on someone else. So I appreciate it.
One time he used it on me, but that was when I was playing Sai. So.
I've cleaned Witch Face before.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know what we were doing, but I remember doing that.
Anyway,
I was proud of myself.
did we lose the tracks?
Oh,
Yeah.
can I find the tracks again?
Give me a survival.
It's not amazing. That is an 11.
Not amaze balls.
No.
It seems like the combat kind of messed
Okay.
up.
And I can't go sort of like past the sort of.
You can go
chaos.
past, but it's just like it just seems hard to pick up the
Yeah.
trail again. It seems to have gone cold.
Yeah, guys, I think I lost it with all the hubbub.
Understandable. Well, should we keep heading in the same direction, or should we go kind of back to where we were going?
I don't know that I can reliably have us following the same path.
I'm not sure you can either. I don't know. If we think that this person knew where they were going, it's worth going in the same direction. If not, then it's not.
I do think it's promising that we ran into some goblins, like, riding or trying to ride some bullets.
Yeah.
Like, they came from somewhere.
If we have to fight those or whatever was making all that racket back there, I'd rather fight these.
Can I look and see, like, where they
You
came
maybe
up
not,
out
but-
of the ground? Like, is
It's-
there a hole?
It's like they came up and it just kind of like collapsed in and like sunk in. It's not like they don't leave behind like a nice path for you to go in.
Didn't we hear about tunnels connecting the strongholds?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I mean, these guys look like they could be just like really good diggers on their own, but what if we're near a pathway, like a tunnel between strongholds?
It's possible. It's absolutely possible.
I don't know how we'd get in, even if we are on it.
I'm not sure we'd want to get in.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. We could, for all we know, if we just dug straight down, we'd fall into a tunnel and be surrounded by more goblins.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of fun if I'm being honest, but
They are.
if there's more of those,
yeah,
then I'm going to point to a...
they're kind of
Boom.
fun and doofy to
Yeah.
bring down.
My vote is we still go in that same direction that person was sprinting. The fact that they were sprinting probably tells me that they're not exactly going to be quickly changing direction.
Right.
I would
Not-
assume
not a
they're
bad
running
idea.
in a straight direction.
Yeah, we're going to be
That's
so far
fair.
behind, but might as well keep going, right?
If
Yeah.
we can't find it,
I'll see if I can pick up the tracks
Yeah.
again, but
if we get to the base of the mountain and there's still nothing, maybe we just start scaling the mountain from here.
Yeah.
okay. All
We
right.
can put ropes up and you can climb them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I think we still had like 20 minutes left on the pass without a trace because it was
Yeah,
an
you
hour.
didn't take any hits, so it would probably would have been about like 5 minutes between.
Oh, actually, pass without trace is not concentration. So
Oh,
Yeah, it's a nice
because
passive
otherwise
ability.
it would have dropped as soon as I cast Healing Spirit. So that's what I
Right.
was checking.
okay. Yeah, I mean, with the shenanigans afterwards with the frosting, been about 10 minutes, I think, with
Okay.
looting and whatnot. So.
Yeah, that's
The
right.
frosting,
So we've
the
got like 20.
puppeteering.
So we've got like 20 minutes left on.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, we've got like 20 minutes left on. The stealthy bits.
Go.
Do we wanna?
Yeah,
All right.
let's get going.
Stealth it up.
Okay.
Is that Eldrin or
Yeah,
was that okay?
Eldrin is like
Big werebear.
still in his very large bear form. Only gets 1 dice. Hey, doesn't matter. He rolls an 18.
Oh, okay. With
Back to
the plus
stealthing?
10. Yep.
That was my.
So that's 28.
Yeah. That's a 38.
Take 10 off of that and 20 off of that, and that's mine.
So 18.
18.
Okay.
18, 28, 38. What did Eldrin get?
Sorry,
30.
19.
30.
I cannot add as 19.
Ah.
I'm gonna stay like
30.
literally within hand touch range of Enna, just like
Creepy.
because I don't want to lose anybody.
Okay.
I want to be
Yeah,
like,
I
okay,
think
we're in
traveling
a fairly
sort of
tight
in a
group.
clump.
Right. So like Ildren goes and for his large form, very, very quietly, and
Yeah.
and you can see him, but he's like
It's almost unsettling.
right, like he's like this large bear just. He rolled well, and so you guys just kind of move as a clump. So about 10 minutes later of traveling this path, give me one check, one final one for your survival.
Okay.
If you wanted to, if that's what you
Yeah,
want to do.
I'm gonna try.
Find it.
Yeah.
Find it.
Probably
Found
will.
it.
23.
23. Okay. So about after 5 minutes or so, scouring, you see, you're able to kind of pick up the trail.
Okay.
Found it. Found it.
Yeah, I'm like, I think I found it, and then keep going.
So you would follow that for another 5 minutes, and it opens up into a little bit of a clearing, and you see a large rock wall extend in front of you.
Is this the Is this like the mountains or? Is
Yeah.
This,
This
okay.
looks like what you saw on the map,
Okay.
like the large, dark black
Okay.
rock that's kind of
It's not
jutting
just like
out.
a random rock outcropping.
Right.
And it's not a man-made wall; it's like part of the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Do we see the Elfman?
Perception.
Full Elfman? Just to clarify.
Yeah. I don't know. 18.
21.
You guys are able to see a
Don't
figure
worry, it's
climbing
15,
up
but it's lower
the
than
wall, pretty high up. Looks like kind of pretty small from where you guys are.
Do we looking around the clearing? Do we see any enemy life forms?
You're 22.
21. 21.
You don't see any enemy figures.
I'm gonna point just so everyone sees. Like, there he is. There he is. Is there like a ladder or a rope or anything, or just straight up climbing some rocks? How far up, give or take?
Sorry, I gotta do some math.
No, that's all right.
Probably 150 feet up. Pretty high up.
How much farther to go?
He's probably about halfway.
Halfway. I mean, I might be able to beat him up there if we want to go talk to him, or we can just follow. But if we follow, we got some climbing to do.
I can make it up there.
You can?
I can. Just I'm not using that spell again. It's too high or too powerful of a spell.
The teleport one? I saw you use that. That's super cool, by the way.
Yeah, that's a new trick.
Got me out of a jam.
Yeah. One of my new tricks got me out of a jam, too. Moving quickly out of the way. Oh, wait, that's not a new trick.
Boy, you got really lucky there for a little bit.
That's super weird, right? I know. I told you I was feeling lucky. Is it worth climbing? Should we just start heading up? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, I mean, you're the fastest climber of the group, so if you want to speed climb, like, go for it.
Your Eldrin are going to be the best ones to have first contact.
All right, Ildrin, you want to go up together?
He just kind of looks at the other two. And doesn't move towards.
All right. Well, see you in a bit, I guess.
All right.
I'm gonna start climbing.
Okay. What are you guys doing? Are you gonna start climbing as well?
I think I'm gonna slowly start climbing.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're sort of like.
I'm just like my arms hurt, my legs hurt,
we're
I scrape
both
my
like
knee.
pretty sad.
I'm just like, all right, see you guys.
Before
Oh
you,
my God.
do we have? I have a Dungeoneer's pack. Does that have
That should.
We are gonna
kittens or anything?
hop to a break,
Okay.
and we will come right back.
Okay.
So we'll see you guys.
Before we
in a
start
sec.
climbing, do you want to give me your coin?
Are you gonna be stealthy?
Is it only for stealth?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, is it really? I didn't know. I thought it was just for a skill check.
Nope.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, break.
You have
BRB,
permission.
people.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
that's probably